Welcome back to the channel. Absolutely fine. So the House of the Dragon teaser trailer is finally out, and it's sort of making a kind of a breakdown and a kind of a explained thing because I have read the books, so I kind of know what the entire story and the background is about, and I'm just sort of breaking down the whole trailer with respect to what we are seeing on the teaser. So let's start the video. Alright, so the trailer kind of starts in such a way that she is just standing right over there staring at the amazing ocean, and they are exactly at the Dragonstone, the same place where Stannis and Daenerys was, and from there we get to see the first sight of Dragonstone, the way those amazing stones are in that amazing format, and we just get to see that same frame where even Jaws had kind of gone at that specific time, and the way that we are kind of proceeding with respect to the overall show, the overall series. This part is specifically the best one. Literally, a dragon hovering around the King's Landing, because that was very natural at that time because King Viserys was at the Iron Throne, and as you can see, Balerions and the Baratheons and the Starks were together since then, and just look at the amazing number of swords which were there since then. Of course, they kind of went lowered later, and they kind of pronounced Prince Rhaenyra as his next heir, and that was also a kind of a prophecy which was kind of made after him, because all Targaryens were known to be that mad, and the men would sooner put the realm down and a woman would lead them. So it was just a kind of a prophecy which she had kind of made, not just for Rhaenyra but also in future for Daenerys, the way that she had kind of grown and then literally screwed everything up. But as we can see, with respect to the entire time, at that specific time they were very much in power because they had dragons with them. Literally a lot more shooting is done in the courtroom of the Iron Throne because this is mostly based on politics, and the way that they are playing that game, as they refer to it, is the Game of Thrones, and it is definitely going to be literally based on politics. And as they say, like, you have to win that Game of Thrones. If you like play Game of Thrones, where you win or you die. So Cersei has always been that, like, since the time she has been on the throne, the way that she is looking at, yes, she was kind of always right, and yes, that was the dragon's skull which she had to kind of throw, and also it could be a mix and match between different scenes as well, because as far as the original story is considered from the Game of Thrones chapter, it is literally upon the old Valyria and how the entire family had to feel the entire King's Landing for their own safety. And this specific line that tasty does not remember blood, it remembers names, and it literally is based on their whole dynasty, their whole future. Where these dragons are breathing fire on them, it is definitely based on that, and it is entirely their whole purpose of serving themselves as the true heir of the Iron Throne, because they've been on the throne since forever. And that was it for the kind of the breakdown. What I thought, which I know that I know about from the books, where there was a dedicated chapter about how they had to entirely flee the King's Landing and the Seven Kingdoms, and how their entire battle was kind of happened in firstly in Hardhome, and then not in Hardhome, in that specific Castamere, and then further in even in the other areas as well, where which was also of Valeria. If you remember, that Tyrion was traveling in that boat in that specific place where the stone people kept attacking him. So that was kind of the main place where dragons were literally breathing fire, and it kind of literally got burned down. So that could be like that is one of my prediction, that it could be one of the main story line which they might follow. But there are of course a lot of other storylines as well, and starting from the House of Dragon, they could, if this works out, if they don't screw the entire story in this specific show, we might expect something more from the fandom, because it has been around 8 to 9 years if I'm not wrong, and the fandom is still literally alive. We still, I have just in the entire whole pandemic, I have done a two-time rerun of the whole show. Even if it is not a show like Friends or The Office, which we can do reruns multiple times, but this goes well. This is definitely something which we could look forward to in the next coming years as well. So that was it for from my side for what I think about the overall show. Do let me know what your own thoughts are in the comments below as well. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. And we'll see you in the next video.